I'm Myrus.
And I'm Summer, and welcome to Lockdown Lounge,
where we show you how to have happy hour from home. Hey, Summer.
Hey, my, happy holiday.
Yes, you see I'm all decked out with my Christmas tree because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Y'all would never be able to tell, but Myrus can actually blow.
Phrasing.
That was not a prime example.
That wasn't my best. That's okay. That's okay.
Anyway, so we were going to do two separate different types. That is really redundant, Summer. Two different types of holiday cocktails today, but somebody decided they wanted to bite on my idea.
I did. I bit off of her idea. So we're both going to do some eggnog specials for you today, guys. That nog, that's a signature holiday cocktail, and we're going to show you two versions of that. And with that being said, Summer, what you making?
I actually make a homemade eggnog every year from scratch, but it is very, very labor intensive, and it takes a lot of hand beating.
Hey, phrase it!
I don't have a KitchenAid stand mixer. Hint, hint, anybody want to give me a Christmas present? So I didn't want to do all of that on camera. So I am doing a single serving made to order eggnog that you can actually do behind the bar. I thought about doing this at work, but I didn't want to upset the natives being my coworkers. So anyway, we're going to start, and I'm going to get, I'm sorry.
She forgot something.
Okay. My bad. I forgot my mason jar. All right. So I am doing the single serving eggnog. Let's back you up a little bit so you can see. Get all of this out of the way. Oh my goodness. All right.
That's all right.
Yeah. So I got my mason jar. I'm using cognac for this. I'm using rum for this. I have a nice aged rum, Zacapa.
Ooh, I love Zacapa.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an ounce of rum. This out of the way. I'm going to do, yes, it's a twist off cognac. That's how classy I'm being today, okay? I'm going to do an ounce of cognac. And honestly, if I had bourbon at home, I would have put some bourbon in here too, but I think this is enough. And then I have some simple syrup, my mason jar. I made some simple syrup, and I'm going to do about half an ounce of simple syrup. And then I have an egg, a whole egg, okay? So I'm gonna crack that. Hopefully I won't get any shells in this because that would be embarrassing.
Ooh.
So I got a whole egg.
That was a nice clean crack.
And then I'm going to dry shake this. So the reason I'm dry shaking and the reason I'm standing up, whereas usually I sit down, is because I need to dry shake this and I need to emulsify the egg. So we're gonna shake.
You know what you're reminding me of right now?
The shake weight.
Yeah, the shake weight.
Shake weight is the flab-busting breakthrough that trims your arms and shapes your shoulders at the same time.
Well, if I sit down, see, there you go. That's a little
It's
bit.
so nice.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I know it's bad, but we shaking. We shaking.
Ooh,
We shaking.
We need a sensor for the children.
So I am shaking this so much because I want that egg to emulsify before we shake it over ice.
We're going to rate this Lockdown Lounge episode PG-13.
Shut up. So I'm going to add freshly ground nutmeg would be better, but I don't have an actual nutmeg nut. So we're just going to put a little in there. And then put a little cinnamon in there. And then I'm going to get some ice and put that in here. And then I'm going to cover and shake again. Shake. Okay, I wanted it to get nice and frothy. So we got that. Then I'm going to get my glass. I'm going to strain into my glass. All right, move this out of the way. And then right here is just the booze, a little of the spice, the egg, and the sugar. And now I'm gonna add, this is half and half. I'm gonna add that to about, I think I want it right about there.
Ooh.
That's it, that's enough. Then I'm gonna garnish with some more eggnog. Again, freshly is better, but I ain't got that. A little cinnamon, because I like the spice. And then there you have it. You have a nice custardy, creamy, homemade eggnog.
That looks really good, Summer.
It's really good in a pinch.
Now, while she adjusts her camera, I guess I'll start. I'm gonna be even more lazy with my eggnog cocktail. Guys, there is a local distillery for a lot of different whiskey flavors and all kinds of stuff. It's called Twin Valley. And they specialize in a homemade eggnog. They're of their own. It's called Alney Eggnog. It's actually the owner's mom's recipe. It has rum and whiskey in it and fresh cinnamon. If you look at the bottom, you can see it. So I'm gonna shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it. A lot of shaking in this video. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab my highball glass and fill it up with my Alney eggnog. They say the recipe is great and it doesn't need much because they already put in the work making it taste like a classic eggnog. But I wanted to do something a little more fun. Usually I would top this with just a little bit of cinnamon or nutmeg, but I think I'm gonna have a little fun and have my little mini bottle of Fireball, and I'm going to layer it on the top, guys. So let me put it down a little more. All right, and I got my little spoon. Actually, let me make sure my ice is, okay, there we go. I got my little spoon, and how you layer, guys, is you take your spoon and you pretty much lay it on the side of the glass and a little bit into the liquor that's already in there. And then you take your liquor close to the spoon and you pour it over the spoon. And I'm gonna move it a little bit so it layers on the top of this drink. And it's layering pretty good for me right now. Let's see if I can get this layer. I had a little spill. It didn't layer as pretty as I wanted it to. You guys can see that. But it's still gonna taste great. I should have probably, it's better to layer drinks without ice, guys. So I probably should have done it without rocks. And it probably would have came out looking a little prettier. When you are a layer guru, you can lay these little out. I do a B52?
Yeah, I can't make those to save my life.
I can layer a nice little B52 when I want to. All right, and with that being said, cheers, Summer.
Cheers, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Oh man, yeah. I'm with that. No disrespect to Twin Valley. If I know y'all have a certain recipe and I actually called them to ask, like, what can I do with your eggnog? I don't want to disrespect the process. And they're like, no, you can just do this and do that. It doesn't need much. So I added the Fireball and I actually really love it. But it stands good all on its own, guys. I actually did take a couple sips with my uncle who actually picked it up for me. Shout out to my Uncle Mike. Love you. When he got here with it. So it does stand very well by itself. And if you're looking for a local place to go and pick up, your homemade, whiskeys, eggnogs, all that kind of stuff, it's great. It's in Rockville, Maryland.
Shameless plug. We are not sponsored.
We're not. They are not sponsoring us. Yes, none of that. I have no hidden agenda.
I will say though, for like this eggnog, It's really good, but it's not like as custardy as I like my regular eggnog. So when I make it from scratch, the big batch that takes the time. I usually am a little bit more egg heavy, but this is a very good one to make. Like just it's really quick, it's easy, and
it looks really good.
It's really good. It tastes like eggnog. It is good eggnog. It's just like, you know, it's a quick version. It's like a hillbilly eggnog. You know what I mean?
Nice. Everybody likes a little hooch.
Exactly. It's the hooch. It's the hooch of eggnog.
Everybody likes a little hooch, little moonshine, little ding-a-ding-ding-ding.
Oh, shut up. Okay. That being said, guys, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for part 2, where we get into the discussion. Drink responsibly. Happy holidays. Like, comment, and subscribe. And
we love you guys. Peace.
Lockdown. This is the lockdown. Lockdown.